This is InDepth. 30 years ago, it seemed the world was young. The sunshine appeared a little brighter, and Evansville was center stage for the making of a major motion picture with A-list stars. A League of Their Own was filmed at several locations in the tri-state, but it was Bosse Field where we saw most of the action. I'm joined tonight by a tri-state woman who saw it all from the inside. Her name is Delisa Chinn-Tyler, and she was an extra in the film, and thank you so much tonight. It's an honor to meet you, Delisa, because you, even though you had no lines, your presence played a major role in this movie, and it provided so many memories for so many people. We're going to roll a clip right now. This is how you looked right here, and this is what happened. Tell me what's going on here.
That was when I had thrown the ball to Gina Davis doing the...
I think we got that video. It should be there. Let's roll the video of the actual scene, if we can, control room. Do we have that next clip? Well, okay, let me describe it for you then. There it is. Okay, there we have it. And there you are, and there's Gina Davis. Tell me about it.
Yes, I threw the ball to Gina Davis, and they told me to give him a look as if to say that black women could play also. So I just gave her that head nod and walked away.
Now, you have some items right here on the table that, well, two of them are significant because right after that scene was filmed, well, tell me, two baseballs in there.
Yes, Tom Hanks walked up to me after I had thrown the ball and handed me a signed baseball. And then after the throw also, Penny Marshall and then Gina Davis signed a ball and gave to me, and Penny Marshall, I don't know if you can see there, but Penny Marshall signed my ball glove.
Yeah. And one of them said good throw, right?
Yes, it did.
All right, and that was a situation that seemed almost surreal. There were literally hundreds of extras in this film, and the significance that you had certainly was very important. But how was the atmosphere out there at Bosse Field when filming was underway?
It was a nice atmosphere. I had the opportunity to meet Gina Davis, Tom Hanks, Penny Marshall, Rosie O'Donnell. I didn't care to meet Madonna. I was asked if I wanted to, and I just said, no, thank you.
And that's not because you were unfriendly or anything, but she didn't have very many good things to say about Evansville.
No, she didn't.
She said Evansville was like Prague. And
yes.
Little did she know at that time, Prague's a beautiful city
yes.
in Europe. And the special showing at Bosse Field tomorrow night, are you going to be there?
Yes.
Okay, and how often do you watch this film?
I've watched it several times, and every time that it airs, when I go to work, people always say to me, I saw you last night, and I have a look on my face like, where'd you see me? But it was the movie that they saw me in.
And here, this is a video, of course, and this was in the era that you were in at that time. Gina Davis running up to the mound. You can see the film crew there, and you had seen a lot of these folks while you were doing your scene that we see in this scene right here. And tell me about, you had tried out for this. You wanted to be a ball player in this movie, but that didn't work out. And there's a newspaper clipping we have here. I got it right here in front of me. And if we can pull that up so folks can see it out there. There it is. And this is a picture of you during tryouts. You didn't get the role of a ball player. Why is that?
Well, when I tried out, Penny Marshall asked could she speak with me to the side, and so I agreed to go and talk with her. And she told me, she said during the era of the movie that there were no black women. And so she said that she decided to rewrite a part of the movie and asked me if I would be interested in taking the part. And she told me I would come from the stands and pick up a pass ball and throw it to Gina Davis. And she said that if I was interested, they would give me $750. Then I would be...
Get a film credit?
Yes, the film credit.
One of those happened, right?
Yes.
But it won the film credit.
It wasn't the film credit.
And you were kind of expecting that. I know that How'd you feel about that?
Well, I just roll with the punches. You know, it was my first letdown in life, so it wasn't a big deal, you know, a big deal to me. So I just said, oh, well, you know, and some people say, well, you should pursue it. And I was just like, well, you know, what God has for me, God has for me, and I just let it roll.
And of course, you're the type, you're outgoing, but you're not in people's faces as far as, I mean, you weren't seeking autographs, but they gave those to you, and that had to mean a lot.
Yes.
And you played softball for a long time. How long did you play?
I played from competitively. I played from when I was 11 years old up until 52. And I did a lot of travel ball. I also played on a travel team out of St. Louis called Prime Time, which was sponsored by Jackie Joyner-Kersee. And we traveled just all over the place. And
control room, if we can, I'd like to play that clip one more time of this remarkable woman here making her film debut in a league of their own. If we can get that clip up where she picks up a pass ball. Okay, I've been told it takes a moment. You know, we have the technology, but sometimes it can be a little contrary. But it's really a joy to meet you tonight, and there it is. That is you throwing. No trick photography there?
No trick.
All righty. And Gina Davis, well, she's a little shocked, and you give her the, there you go. All right. Well, it is so nice to meet you, Delisa Chinn-Tyler. Thank you so much for sharing your story tonight. Enjoy the movie again tomorrow night.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. This is Eyewitness News at 9. Brandon, to you.